Hello students, welcome back to our channel. My name is Benti and today we are going to learn about the nervous system. Now let's start it. What happens when you see a mosquito sitting on your hand? You quickly shake your hand. What happens when you eat an orange? You feel a tangy taste. You breathe automatically. Every single action that you perform is because of the coordination of the nervous system. The nervous system is a system in the body which sends signals around the body. It lets people and animals respond to what is around them. The structure of the system includes the brain and the spinal cord, which together are called the central nervous system. The nervous system is a highly complex part of an animal that coordinates its actions and sensory information by transmitting signals to and from different parts of the body. The nervous system detects environmental changes, the impact on the body. The vertebrate nervous system is divided into a number of parts. The central nervous system includes the brain and the spinal cord. The peripheral nervous system consists of all body nerves. Motor neuron pathways are of two types. First, somatic or skeletal, and second, automatic. They are smooth muscle, cardiac muscles and glands. The nervous system has three main functions. Number one, to collect sensory input from the body and the external environment. Number two, the process and the implement the sensory input. Number three, to respond appropriately to the sensory input. Now, number one, brain. A brain is an organ that serves as the center of the nervous system in all vertebrates and most of the invertebrates in animals. It is located in the head, usually close to the sensory organs for senses such as vision. It is most complex organ in vertebrates' body. The brain works like a big computer. It processes information that is receives from the senses and the body and sends messages back to the body. Brain tissue is made up of about 100 billion nerve cells, that is neurons, and 1 trillion suppurative cells which stabilize the tissue. The brain has three main parts. Number one, cerebrum. It is the largest part of the brain and is composed of right and left hemispheres. It performs high functions like interpreting touch, vision and hearing, as well as speech, reasoning, emotions, learning and fine control of movement. The cerebrum is the largest part of the brain, located in the front and the middle of the brain. It accounts for 85% of the brain's weight. One of the three main parts of the brain, the cerebrum, is considered the most recent to develop in human evolution. The cerebrum is responsible for all voluntary actions, example, motor skills, communication, emotions, creativity, intelligence and personality. The cerebellum, which is the little brain, is the measure structure of the hindbrain that is located near the brainstem. This part of the brain is responsible for coordinating voluntary movements. It is also responsible for a number of functions including motor skills such as balance, coordination and posture. The cerebellum is the largest part of the hindbrain and can be found in the back portion of the skull below the temporal and the occupational lobes and behind the brainstem. There are several key functions of the cerebellum and they include as number one, balance and posture. Number two, mental function. Number three, movement. Number four, motor learning. Number five, vision. The final section of the brain is mass of tissue and nerves called the brainstem, located underneath the cerebellum and the cerebellum. The brainstem connects the brain and the spinal cord. All the information that goes to the brain to the body or the vice versa must pass through the brainstem to reach its destination. The brainstem accounts for the remaining 5% of the brain's mass and is along with the cerebellum, the oldest part of the brain. The brainstem is responsible for the regulation, the heart and the lungs, communications between the brain and the peripheral nervous system, that is the nerves of the body, our sleep cycle and coordination reflexes. Medulla oblongata helps regulate breathing, heart and blood vessels, function, digest, sneezing and swallowing. This part of the brain is the center for respiration and circulation. Sensory and motor nerves from the forebrain and the midbrain travel through the medulla. Okay students, that's all for now. Meet you next time with something more interesting. Till then, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel. Bye.